Where do you help people become aware of what they need versus what their partner needs versus what their children need?
Yeah, I mean, I think you've hit on something really important, which is you cannot pour from an empty cup.
Hmm.
And I think that is often a source of resentment and frustration between couples because oftentimes one person is really wanting connection again, and the other person just doesn't have it to give. And I think it's how do you have a conversation about that that comes from a place of love and we are on the same team, not criticism or feeling attacked or feeling ashamed. I think that we do need to find ways to fill our own cup first. Again, not all the time, particularly when you have young kids. But, I think sometimes people feel guilty for doing things for themselves, or they feel they can't, there's no time for it, which
Hmm.
I think is an interesting and elusive concept of time. Because sometimes when I have said, all right, well, what do you spend your time doing? When we go through their day, I'm like, that all doesn't sound completely necessary. If we prioritize, like, do you absolutely have to have a perfectly neat house before you go to sleep? Is that more important than time to relax,
Hmm.
to slow down, to fill your own cup, to connect with your partner? And again, those are often based on, I have a lot of clients, honestly, in that exact situation because they grew up in households where if the house was not completely perfectly neat, bad things happened. And so there's a lot of tension driving that, just as an example. But when we can look at that from this place of curiosity, from our bringing in what old wounds and traumas are getting triggered in the here and now, it it can be this path toward freedom from those things.